Alright, since my phone wanted to shut off again, what I was saying is this last bullet I made was 1445, which is dead on spec for what I do anyway. I make sure everything's between 1445 and 1455. So, now that that's done, take your wrench and unscrew your bullet feed, and then you're going to put in your factory crimp die. Now this finishes off your shells, and I'll show you what I mean in a second. Screw that down. Boom. Now, right now there's a lip that I can feel where the bullet and the shell casing meet, and at the moment the shell casing flared out to accept the bullet. So what you want to do is flare this back in so it creates an even contact point with your bullet, so all the pressure goes behind your bullet, not out the shell casing itself. So you just shove your shell in like this. Feel it cramp. And now my thumb is rubbing over this with no problem. Show you again. You can kind of see where my thumb's sticking. And this also, if you don't crimp these, it'll harm your cylinder and your revolver because it'll be scratching everything. And now, here we go. How my thumb just runs over that flawlessly. Same thing, do this kind of quick, but I'm not trying to rush this. Go all the way up. Make sure you go all the way up, don't short stroke it. I sometimes have a tendency of doing it like I just did there. Rub your thumb over it, make sure everything feels good, no splits, no nothing. Shell casing feels good. And the last one. Like that. So now all these are ready to go. Now, if you have a go or no go gauge, that's great, but since I don't, I use my revolver like my dad taught me. And just put shells in. Just, make sure that nothing's hanging up or anything. Make sure the ejector works and they all come out like they should. Test different cylinders also, because one bullet may fit in one cylinder but not the other. Then you may have a problem. Just like that. Make sure everything works. So these shells that I just made are good to go to the range in a couple days, hopefully. And that's how you reload. From start to finish with broken equipment, a phone that likes to shut off at random times, and a memory card that was full and I didn't realize it. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to have a part, well, actually, I'm probably just going to shove everything into part 3 and be done with it. I'm going to go through everything that I used, where I acquired it, how I got it, and about how much it was. So if you guys are interested in learning how to reload, or just or you can also make money off this, but you got to get special insurance, because if you blow up someone's gun, you can get sued yourself. So if you're in it for the money making aspect, go through all the legalities first, so there's no surprises at the end. And this is also a fun hobby, and it kills time when there's basically nothing to do, and there's an ammo shortage. There's also a powder shortage. I had to go to the gun show to pick this up. No gun shop around Indiana that I know of has any, and I've been looking for the last 2-3 months. Now, if you're loading magnums with a Hodgins for 125 grain bullets. I got 158 grains, and I use this little gun that my dad gave me. It's shotgun powder, but it works great for the 357. But you can only use 158 grains and above on it because this is for the heaviest bullet. These are for, I can load 158 grains in here if I wanted to, but I'll just use this. This is for my 125 grain bullets. So, and another thing, this kit came with a reloading manual also, which I'm getting ready to get to. Well, kind of. I got bullets everywhere. These I still got to crimp. Oh yeah, and this is the unique my dad gave me. This is for 357s and 38 special. I can load magnums in these, but you can't find unique anywhere. No gun shop around here has any. I've been asking, and even the gun shop guy that I know even asked me, where'd you get that powder at? And I'm like, my dad gave it to me. I don't even know where he got it. But yeah, here's the reloading manual. Trying to get to. I didn't realize I put all my bullets right here. I ran out of shell holders. This is the manual it came with. All this was in a kit at MidwayUSA.com. It's got everything from Hodgins, IMR, and Winchester load data. It's got everything from pistols to shotguns. You got rifle data all the way up from 17 Hornet all the way up to a 500 Browning machine gun. And then pistols, what I did, I found what powders I had and I just marked them down. Like that. And this is the Lee single stage press kit. It came with a lot, actually. It came with this press, this powder charge, that scale back there that I don't like. I'd rather have my digital. Came with some parts for trimming, lube, this funnel. Came with something else too, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, and the primer tool. That's what it was. I thought I bought this separate, but this came in the kit for about $126. This die set was around $40, and I've probably saved almost $300-400 just in ammunition so far. I've made all this, these, all these, plus all of those, plus I reloaded probably another 400 rounds prior to that. And these dies are still working great. I haven't had any problems with them. Another thing I also recommend doing is every time you get a load, you write it down. What powder you're using, the grains, what kind of primer, what kind of case, how many rounds you loaded, and what your powder measure, because this thing's kind of inconsistent with some powders, what was the minimum load on that? What was the max? Like here for my plus P, 6 grains of unique, 9.6 grains of unique for my 357s, 125 grain. Then I had 18 grains of little gun for my 158 grain 357, and it was metering from 17.5 to 17.8, and I did have a couple maxes of 18 even. The HP 38 for my 38 specials is 4.9, 125 grain, and I made 31 rounds of that just to fill up a box. And then everything you see there, and those four are 5.3 grains of HP 38, 38 special, 125 grain Rainier bullet. Here's this also came from Midway USA. 125 grain plated bullets. So that's what I've been using. Except those 158 grains came out of a bad batch that I got. And I had a bullet puller, and the dude's like, "Here you go." I was like, "Thank you." I'll just use the bolts and the shell case. So I hope this helped you guys out. Only a couple more things I got. Oh yeah, and it came with this hand priming shell holder set for most of everything what you're going to need. It comes with rifle. I don't have the shotgun shell holders, but I think it takes a completely different priming system. I'm not sure. I haven't got that far into reloading yet. Oh yeah, it also comes with a kit. Comes with a catalog, everything you need. So that was pretty cool. If I need any replacement parts, it's all right there. Yeah, so that's about the basics of reloading. All you need is some corn cob for the case cleaner. This was about $10 for a couple pounds. It wasn't that much. This was about $30 or $40. I mean, it's small, but it gets the job done. You can't put a whole bunch of cases in there. I go about 200, if that. It's easily put together. I had this thing put together in about 10 minutes. And I don't know how well this is going to show up. There's quite a few shell casings in here, and it worked great. Now that it's daylight. Yeah. And before they went in, they look worse than that. So that's about everything you need to get started. It's time consuming, but you can either make money or it'll save you money. And I hope this helped. Catch you guys later on the Slayer channel. Have a good one.